We live. We live. Hey, healing family. Hey. Hey, healing family. Hey. Hey, healing family. Top of the morning. How y'all feeling? Y'all good? Hopefully everybody is feeling good. Y'all in good spirits. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Y'all made it through the week. How are you feeling mentally? Like, mentally, I want to check in on y'all. How are you feeling mentally? Like, hopefully you are mentally stable, like for the ones in the back. Like, um get out of your head, get out of your head, woosah with me. Like, we're gonna take 3 deep breaths, breathe in and we're gonna exhale out. Like, breathe in and exhale out. That's how you clear your energy. That's how you woosah. Pause a little bit, right? Like, that's what I do over here. So if you see me like pausing in my woosah moment, my fingers like this or something, mind your business. Don't worry about it. I'm over here woosah. I got to clear my energy, clear my. All right. So I just want to, before I get into anything and we start the video, could you just breathe with me? We're gonna take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And when you breathe in all good thoughts, good things. Breathe in life into yourself. Speak good things over your life when you breathing in. And when you exhaling out, I want you to breathe out all that negativity, all that toxic energy, anything toxic, anything bad that you don't want, anything that you want to release out of your mind, out of your soul, out of your body. Breathe that energy out. Okay? And then you feel much better. Just thank me later. Y'all know I love y'all. Just thank me later, right? So we're gonna take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. 1, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in all good things, and you releasing anything negative. Breathe it out. Breathe in one more time. Breathe out anything negative that you don't want, anything you want to release. Boom. How y'all feeling? That feel much better, right? You welcome. I told you, you welcome. You welcome. I got y'all. Like, we family. That's what we do over here. We healing. I just wanted to jump on here and chat a little bit about my healing journey and what brought me on my healing journey. I want to say back in, well, let me go back, right? I was raised in the church, right? So I was raised in a Christian church. So I always was taught and learned about God. Like, um, I had to build my own relationship with him. I always, I ain't follow everything in the book. I don't know all the scriptures and stuff like that. No, I'm not holier than thou. Um, but yeah, I think I say like 2023-ish. But I was like on and off my healing journey. It was like, the world alone, like and that's the thing, like it'll knock you off that path. It'll be hard to stay on this straight and narrow, but I always knew, and I would say my father is God. That's what I say. Like, that's my father. I have my own relationship, and you could do that too. You could build your own relationship with God and just speak to him. Right. So always been on and off my healing journey, but I started taking it more serious, like probably around 2020. Well, I say 2019-ish, like around COVID. That's when like my depression, like I started getting depressed. Well, having depression, I started facing like anxiety. I was anxious, like I'm an overthinker. I'm a Leo, y'all, but the signs ain't nothing, but I'm just putting that out there for some of y'all. Um, I'm an overthinker, and it's just been a lot. Like, life just been happening, and it's like everybody on social media, that's where everybody is living now, and it's like this is the real world. It was just a lot. So life was just life, and yeah, I started suffering from depression and stuff, and it's like I'm around a whole lot of people, but I still feel empty and alone at times, or I'm voicing like how I'm feeling, or being around family members, and they'll see like, okay, well, this, you acting different, or you doing this, it would just put something on them, something on me, like, oh, it's her fault, like what's wrong with her, something wrong with her, whatever the case may be, right? So long story short, so I started to go down. I wanted my life to change. I wanted better for my life. Like, I always knew like this can't just be my life. Like, just being in the hood or growing up in the hood or not having or just having that lack mindset of I'm never going to be good enough, or things is not going to work out in my favor, like just having that lack mindset, um being pessimistic, just thinking the worst about things, like, and that's how I grew up. So I wanted to become a better person, I wanted to change, I wanted to heal. So I knew I had to change and heal past traumas. It had to be like childhood traumas. So I'm telling y'all, from whatever age you remember, the youngest age you remember, it's something there that if this is for some of y'all, if you have something there, like for me, for instance, like I had like I was SA, right? And not doing that to play it off. Like I was SA, right? I'm quoting it because it's YouTube. I was SA when I was younger, and it would be from people in my family, right? Or that's close to my family, but you couldn't. And back in those days, it's like whatever happens in this house stays in this house, which is a stupid old model. Like especially like if something, um, if it's toxicity going on in this house, like why I can't tell. And I'm telling you, like I'm a whole snitch. Like I'd be like, oh, I want to tell, I can't do that. But back in those days, it was always like, well, if you tell, you gonna what it was like BCW or something like now it's called like ACS. So yeah, you'll go to BCW and you don't want to go over there no foster home because they gonna treat you worse than we treat you here or whatever the case was. That's what was said, right? Not knocking my parents or knocking the people that raised me, because they only was raising me with the skills and the tools and stuff that they knew that was taught to them, right? Mind you, I wasn't raised with my parents, right? My mother and father, I wasn't raised with them. So I just wanted to become a better person. I just wanted to change. I just wanted to heal. So I knew deep down I was going to have to heal, because I didn't want to keep going around talking about, oh, well, my mother didn't raise me, so I could act a fool over here, and I could do this and I could do that. And my father wasn't in my life, so I could do this and treat anybody this way. I was tired of that story. I was tired of that storyline. Like, and deep down in my soul, like, that's not me. Like, you ever heard the saying when they say, hurt people hurt people? Yeah, I was one of those people. Like, when people, hurt people. And sometimes you're not even doing it on purpose. Like, but I just wanted to heal. Long story short, I just wanted to heal. I just wanted to become a better person. And I started to, and I'm a seeker, y'all. I'm a seeker. I'm gonna go seek. I'm gonna go find. I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. Like, just to know, like FBI, but FBI is like, I can't, whatever, y'all. I'm going on track. But yeah, I wanted to heal. So in order for me to heal, I had to go. It's like something subconsciously like making me feel like, since I wasn't raised by my mother and father, right? Boom. That's how I always start the situation. Like, because in order for you to have any type of feelings, any type of love, any type of hurt, any type of betrayal, anything is gonna start first with your parents. Argue with me if you want to. Like, it's not like, oh, my grandpa did this or my grandma did that or my aunt did this. And where did it come? I came from my mother and father. That's where it started from. That's where I was birthed from. And God, like, they blessed my parents with me, because I'm a prize, and that's how I want y'all to look at yourself. Like, you are the prize, you are enough. But it had to take me a while to get to this point, to know and recognize. And once you feel and you know that, and that confidence and stuff is up, it's like, boy, girl, you can't tell me nothing, cousin. But anyway, it started from there. So I had to, not being raised by your mother, not being raised by your father, you have that feeling of like abandonment. You have that feeling of not feeling worthy or not feeling like you are enough, right? Or you out seeking for love or seeking for attention. And a lot of people like, oh, I don't be seeking for attention. Sometimes you're doing it unintentionally. Like, you don't even know that you're doing it. It's certain things, certain moves, certain plays that you're doing. Like, you seeking validation. So that's what I was doing. So I was seeking validation, whether it was in friendships, whether it was with my family members, whether it was in a relationship, whatever it was like that feeling of wanting to be needed or wanting to be loved or wanting to feel worthy and appreciated, and the people that I was supposed to be getting it from, they wasn't providing that to me, right? So I had to go heal that, and that comes with a whole lot, like with the men that you start to date, because my father wasn't there. So now it's like, am I looking for a father figure in a man? Am I looking just to feel protected or safe, or am I looking for, all the relationships that I was in was going downhill because I was searching and seeking from a hurt place, right? Because my father is not there, like abandonment. So now it's like, oh, I want to hurry up and rush into a relationship, because I don't want it to go nowhere, or I feel like things could be going smooth, and now it's like that rug be swiped up from underneath my feet, and it's like it's gone. So it was just a lot. I had to mentally tap in with myself and like start to heal certain things and certain traumas, and forgive myself for not knowing what I know now. One, so I want you or whoever it is, like, forgive yourself for going through whatever it was that you went through. Not saying that it was right. No, it was not right. And those feelings and those emotions that do come up when certain situations or certain scenarios pop up in your head, it's coming up for a reason. It's telling you to heal this. Or if you want you don't want to carry that storyline like my mother ain't raised me, my father ain't raised me, or my childhood was this, and I was raised in the hood and I was doing this and I was locked up, or whatever your case is, that's holding you back, that's keeping you stuck from not letting you become the your higher self, or um the best version that you can be, because of that trauma, because of that hurt, because of that betrayal, or it's your pride and your ego. Like everything, I had to tap into everything, and like we all have feminine and masculine energy in us. Like you just have to balance the two, right? Whether if you're a male or you're a female, we all have it in us. You just gotta balance it out. And a lot of males, right, probably wasn't raised with their mother, and the first love that you get will be from your mother. So now they out searching for love. You out searching for love from a female, but you don't know. So the love that you looking for, or the love that you about to start getting, is only gonna be a what a word I'm trying to say. Be an example of the women that raised you, whether it's your sister, your aunt, your grandmother, they attitude, how they was raised, how they carry themselves. Those are the women that you're gonna be starting to seek, right? Because that love, you yearning for that love, that the love that you wanted was supposed to be coming from your mother, but your mother wasn't there to give it to you. So my job now was to give myself that love and forgive my mother, forgive my father, because I'm a seeker. Like I said, I'm a seeker. So I want to know the story. And you go, if your parents are still alive, sorry, yeah, the thing froze. If your parents are still alive and you seeking that closure or that clarity or just answers, go to your parents, because before they was your parents, they had a story. Figure out their story, because they probably couldn't do certain things because they didn't have the guidance or the tools to do certain things, or the people that's going to help them get through certain problems and certain issues. Like mental health is a real thing, and I'm telling you because I went through it. Like the depression and anxiety and not wanting to be here no more, and me being a mother, like no. And like I said, like my father, again, for y'all just coming in, my father is God. um I had to turn to my father, because I'm like, that's not in me. Like I'm a whole, P-U-C-C-Y, y'all, capital P, but don't play with me because I'm highly protected. But I wasn't gonna just take my self out. I wasn't gonna do that. Like that's not in me. Like with my kids, but it was just like life. And I'm a single parent, and it's like you got to do this, you got to do that, and then you trying to fall on your family. But it's like, but all in all, I want all in this. I'm healing. I want to heal, but I'm trying to heal, and I'm trying to heal my family as well. My mother, I'm healing with my mother, because my mother is still here on this earth. So I was able to sit down and have a conversation with her and ask her questions like, tell me a story about when you was younger. Like, tell me how it was when your parents, when you had your mother and father, like which parent was the best parent with your siblings. What sibling was your favorite sibling? Like when I was my mother's first child, so it was like I asked her, I said, did anybody ever teach you how to be a mother? These are questions I want to know, because it's like you want to figure out, you start to figure out, like, where do I get certain things from? And it's coming from your family member. So which family member? What is this? Something that's just constant, that keep coming up, like whether it's my attitude, whether I'm cursing too much. Yo, I used to have the potty mouth of the potty mouth, which I see I didn't even curse like one time. So I pat myself on the back for doing a good job. That's just cool change and growth. Like it'll come out, but like I'm able to speak without using curse words. I didn't want that on me no more. So it was just certain things I figured out, like whether it was like jealousy, whether it was envy, whether it was just the feeling of being alone. It was, now I could tap into certain things, and I could feel like, well, wait a minute, this is like generational, like this is passed down. Now I got to go to the next person, and if your grandma not there, like you got aunts and uncles and stuff to tell you stories. Just figure it out, and then you come back to yourself and you figure out what type of person do you want to be. So I had to think to myself, like, what type of person do you want to be? Yeah, you a mother, but what type of mother you want to be. I don't want to pass down certain things that was taught to me, but that was how I was in the beginning. But I just had to. You got to do the work if you really want to change and be a better person. Like, you really, really got to do the work. You really got to just go within and be quiet. God is going to remove certain people, places, and things out of your life if that's what you want, because he know, and he's going to place certain people in your life to get you back on that path. So that's what he's been doing for me. And now I'm on this path, and it's like, look, I can't. It's like the feeling of a peace of mind and like the quietness, like it's just so priceless. It's like, because like I told you, like I was going through depression. I was like, it was like I didn't see no way out. It was just always dark. I don't want to be around people, and I'm like an empath, and it's like it's just a lot, like energies, and I'm like, I don't want to be this way. And this is just a cycle that I keep going with, whether it's in a relationship. Like, I keep finding these same men, and there's something in this that I need to heal, because I don't want this toxic lifestyle. I don't want to be like no side piece. I don't want to be no third party. I don't want nobody breadcrumbing me. I don't want. So it made me go dig deep and do some research on, why are you attracting these type of spirits? Why are you attracting these type of energies? Like, why are you keep attracting these type of people? It's the same spirit, but just in a different body. Like, it's just gonna be, the devil gonna come in different shapes and sizes. He gonna pretty that thing on up. He gonna have them say what they need to say to get you, like, he know. So I had to, like I said, I had to go dig deep. And then for me, my core was the father figure. Let me fix this and change this. And love on myself, pour it back into myself, and forgive my father. One, like, you can't just go moving on to a new relationship and stuff with that hurt. Whether it's the friendship too, like, I had to find out what type of friend am I, like what type of, like, I don't want to, and what type of friends do I want, what type of relationship do I want, how am I loving on myself, how am I pouring into myself, because I'm a person that's going to go help and I give you the shirt off my back, but it was never being reciprocated. It was never coming back to me. And like I said, my father had to sit me down. Like, I'm praying, like, God, please, I want something to change. But like, again, God is not going to bless you with anything that you asking for if you around the wrong people, if you in the wrong environment, if you doing the wrong things. Like, he can't bless you with something, because that blessing is for you. It's not for everybody else. Sometimes when they say it get lonely at the top, it gets lonely at the top, because everybody is not supposed to go with you. Everybody was not rooting for you. Everybody, we don't know the conversations and what's being said behind the scenes. So man's rejection is God's protection. Just know that. Always know that. Like, any delays and stuff, you never know what God is like working behind the scenes, protecting you from. So I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for that, right? So I just wanted to heal and become a better person and break generational curses. So now, by me healing myself, my trauma, and becoming a better person, whether financially, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, like physically, I'm healing, and I'm also passing this down. One, I'm breaking generational curses, right? Because this, what I'm learning and going through, it wasn't thought about, or it wasn't talked about, or was frowned upon. Whatever the case was, it just wasn't spoke about. I never knew about it, right? So I'm learning what I'm learning, and I'm is working, and I'm passing this down to my kids. So now I'm not just passing down knowledge and wisdom to my kids, but it's also healing. So when they say, oh yeah, I want to pass down wealth, what is wealth to you? Wealth means a lot of things. Wealth can mean financially, wealth can mean spiritually. Like, what are you, it don't have to be tangible things that you just passing down. What is wealth to you? So you have to separate. But God had me separate, like, the material world, the 3D world, and the spiritual world. Like, you can't, like, I need you to stop focusing so much on the mundane world, like things down here, and the people and what they say and how they feel. Like, I want you to tap into you. So he was making me like, girl, turn into you. Like, I was always shy. I wasn't doing all these videos. I wasn't doing all that, but it was just a calling in me. And God was like, no, I need you to be in the front, not in the back. I need you to stand up for yourself. Like, it's enough being quiet. It's enough being a people pleaser. It's enough, like, you done did enough. So, like I said, I wanted to change and I wanted to heal. So I had to forgive. I had to forgive myself. And that's the hardest thing that's the hardest thing for me. Like, it's easy for me to forgive somebody that done betrayed me. Like I said, I got a forgiving heart. But to forgive yourself, it was like, that's a hard pill to swallow. And like, it was just a lot, y'all. I was going like PTSD, ADHD. It's like everything. And it's like you ain't even. I was born in the 80s. I was born 86. Y'all, I'm 38. I ain't scared about my age, but I don't look at, yeah, you see it. Mm, mm-hmm. But yeah, I just wanted to heal. So I just want to, this whole rant that I'm going on right now, y'all. The purpose for it is to let somebody out there know, like, it's a light at the end of the tunnel, and you just have to believe it. I want you to believe in yourself. I don't want people to feel like, oh, because they got felonies and they got misdemeanors and stuff, they're not worth something. Or, well, my parents ain't raised me, so I'm gonna just go out here and write, cause havoc all over the place, like, because I'm hurt, or I'm hurt, so I'm gonna go hurt somebody. We don't gotta do that. It's enough chaos in this world alone. And I want to send prayers to everybody in Los Angeles, all the fires out there. Um, yeah, it's enough going on in this world. So by me just coming on here telling my story, hopefully, like, it'll help somebody, and they realize, like, wait a minute, I went through that, I went through this, I went through like DD, I went through um SA, I went through I was in the shelter. Like, I got stories, not stories to tell, but my stories, I know. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of where I went, where I was, and where I'm at now. Because my past, I'm not my past. One, and that's what I want you to tell yourself. You are not your past. You are a newfound person, and you have to walk like that, and you have to believe it. And my father just made me get on this platform now, and like be in the spotlight, because like I said, like, my story need to be told. My story is helping somebody else. Like, I could help somebody else um get out of a DV case, or whatever the case may be. Like, and it's not holding their hand, but just giving them the tools and the guidance, because that's something that I wish I would have had. So that's all I'm doing this for, like, just helping somebody out there get through, get out of that dark spot, like, and stop feeling like the world is on their shoulders, and like it's another side to it, like, or feeling like you need to fit in. I want you to be different. That's my line, dare to be different. And God had to keep showing me, like, girl, you different. Believe it. And once you start to believe, like, wait, I am different, whether it's like you quirky, you funny, you like to dance, whatever it is, like, it's you. Be authentic, be your authentic self. Like, just be you, love on you. And trust me, somebody out there gonna love it. Don't think about, like, the small space that you in right now, whether whatever the borough or the city you in or the state you in. Like, it's more out of there. Once you get out of that spot, it's more out there. Somebody else gonna love that. Somebody else gonna love that. So I want y'all to just tap into whatever it is that you want to do, like, and heal that inner child. So that's the main thing too. Like, I had to heal my inner child, like, and that's what I said from the beginning. Like, whatever age you remember, the youngest you remember, those thoughts, you could journal it out, you could write it out, you could, like, you have to heal it so you could become a better person. You want a better relationship, be better to yourself. Be better to yourself. If people around you is not loving you like how you want to be loved, then you have to look at yourself. How are you loving yourself? Are you talking down to yourself? Are you speaking bad words to yourself? Like, are you not loving on yourself? Are you not taking care of yourself? Are you not putting yourself first? So it's not going to come back to you. Energy transfers, right? In your mind, your thoughts become your reality. So you have to change that too. So something subconsciously could be telling you, like, oh yeah, you ain't good enough. You enough. You ain't never gonna lose that weight. You ain't gonna never. But then your mind, you train it. You tell it every day when you get up. Oh, I'm working out. I'm about to work out. I don't care. And then you going to do it because and then your subconscious like, wait a minute, no, you ain't gonna work out. Yeah, that little voice, but. Like I said, like, I be praying. God said, put him first in everything you do, everything, whether small, little, big, whatever it is that you do. Like, Father, please be louder than the words please be louder than the doubts that I'm hearing. Please be louder than the doubts that I am hearing in my mind. I need you to speak louder, right? So the thoughts could be like, oh, you ain't gonna work out today, but you want to work out. So I'm gonna need my mind and my heart to, like, connect, because I need y'all to go together. Because I'm working out. I don't know what you think. Like, and you every day you do that. I need you to speak it out. Like, I am worthy. If you feeling like, oh, you ain't gonna never get a, don't worry about your age. Don't rush into, like, oh, I want to have a baby, or I'm getting this old, and this. God's timing is the best timing. The more you obsess with something, the more you just delaying it, you pushing it back. That's all you're doing. So don't obsess with nothing. Just let go and let God. Whatever is holding you back, whatever's not fulfilling you, your soul, your mind, um, anything that's not fulfilling you, whether it's people, places, or things, mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally, let it go. Let go and let God. This is 2025. Like we all talking about change, change, change. You have to be the change that you want to see. You change. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about, oh, if they moving faster than you, oh, they done started their business and then this, or they this age and they got a business and I ain't got no. Don't worry about it. That ain't your path. That's a lot of our problems. Like we be focused on everybody else's path and not focus on our own path. Maybe that's not for us. Or maybe God was putting you on a path that's less traveled. Like you're gonna go through certain things, and those things that you're going through is just lessons. He wants you to learn from that so that way you can be a teacher. We are all teachers in some right. We all have a gift. You just got to tap into what it is. What's your gift? Some of y'all can do art. Some of y'all do music. Some of y'all writers. Some of y'all painters. Like some of y'all good with your hands. Some of y'all nurturing. Some of y'all business savvy. Like what? I don't know. Like you know your gifts and toning on that. That's it. Just focus on that. Work on that. Grind on that. Like anything that's not serving you, whether it's a relationship, like sit your partner down. I do a relationship advice too. And don't talk about what are you don't worry about that. Don't worry about my business. Like relationship advice, like sit your partner down. Come together, like, babe, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. Y'all both come to agreement. This is what I want to do. This is what I don't want to do. Like, if y'all been together for years, I know y'all got to spice things up. Like, go back on the date. Start dating. Like, schedule time. Take time out. People take time out for things that they want. So if you got somebody, if you dating somebody, or you talking to somebody, or y'all taking things slow, whatever the case may be, and somebody, oh, I don't got time, or I'm working. People make time for what they make time for. For some of y'all, stop calling people first, and then you see if that's gonna come back. If it's not reciprocated, I don't want it. If something is not balancing you out, somebody is not motivating you, supporting you, like how you are doing, whatever you are pouring out in somebody's cup, and that's not coming back in your cup, 2025 is just a cutoff. That's it. Like I said, like whoever you pray to, the divine, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, like Allah, whoever it is that you pray to, go pray and get clarity and get some answers. I had to cut my mama off. And family would be first. Like, it's a lot of family members that want you to do good, but just not better than them. Clock that. Right? It's a lot of them. And then I had like what is it? Survivor's remorse or guilt, whatever that's called. Or you feel like, all right, well, I'm making it out, and it's like, but I want to take them too. But I want them to come, and God just keeps telling me like they cannot go. Girl, if you knew what I knew, they didn't even want you to be where you at. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Over here too, I'm blunt and I'm real and I'm honest. Like it just be coming out. So if it's too much for some of y'all, I understand. I get it. But I only know how to be real. Like, and like I said, I'm an open book. Nobody can judge me. Well, you can, because you have a mouth. You can judge me, but it won't do too much because, like I said, my father is God, and that's the only opinion that matters to me. I done been through some stuff in life, so yeah. The jokes, that's okay. That's gonna come with it. Like my father prepared me for that already. I told you he had to toughen me up because before I would be thinking about, oh no, I want to do that because they might say this or they might say that or they might be like, oh, who she thinks she is, tell somebody this and she ain't my mother and he prepared me for it all. No, I ain't your mama. No, I ain't your father. Like, no, I ain't making you do something. No, I'm not. I'm just sharing this message because it's going to be somebody, whether it's one person. I'm not even out here for like no big old platform and like all the lights and stuff. My purpose is to just help one person. One person get out of that depression. One person just stop with that anxiety, help them cope through that anxiety and let them know like it's the fear and illusions. Like that's not of God. I do not serve a God of fear and illusions. Like he's not going to bring confusion into your life. He's going to bring clarity in your life. I can't even get the words out. Clarity in your life. He's going to bring calmness, peace, harmony, like happiness, bliss. That's what he brings in your life. Like all that confusion and stuff. So you have to figure out like, what am I doing? What spaces am I in? Like, what am I investing my time in? What frequency am I in? Am I vibrating at a low frequency, or like, yeah, raise your vibration, my boy, my girl, raise your vibration, cuzzo. Like, you gotta, so that's all I'm here for. Like, I'm here to like listen to y'all, not listen to y'all like that. Like, I'm a therapist, y'all. I'm a healer. I'm a guide. Like, I'm here to just guide like somebody on the path, like the right path, help you with your goals and your dreams, like to help speak life into you, like help. It's just for somebody out there to know, like, you are not alone. What you went through, somebody else went through. I'm helping you to just heal that, so that way now you can tell your story and help somebody else. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. It's okay. But that's what we need. Like, we need to just spread more love and positivity around here. Like, and stop being jealous of everybody else. Like, just stay on your path. Don't worry about what nobody else think. Don't worry about what nobody else do. As long as you leading in love and you minding your business, do that. You can't party with everybody. Everybody can't be your friends. Y'all need to stop and start removing energy too, like decluttering. Like, whether you decluttering your mind, you decluttering your home, your space, your social media, your phone, your emails, like people that's just on your social media just to be lurking, just to see how what you doing, how far you are. Oh, you ain't this, but they ain't liking, they ain't supporting, they ain't this. What you got them there for? Oh, what you want to keep them as your friend for? Oh, because your number count. Oh, for your followers. Okay. So once you stop caring about things that don't even matter, you'll start seeing your energy change. You'll start seeing things start to change and start to take off. Like, block, remove, mute, whatever you got to do. Like, you decluttering. This space is not there. I cannot hold this space because like y'all holding on to a lot of things, people, places, and things that's no longer serving you. That's not going nowhere. It's not moving. Y'all just got relationships that's just there. Like, oh no, that's just my friend on Facebook, but we don't speak, we don't communicate, we don't talk, we don't do nothing. I probably like a pic here and there, but other than that, like, oh, because that was my friend from like elementary school. We grew, girl, bye. I wish you the best of luck and everything else, but don't, no hard feelings. But all right, I'm clearing up my space because where I'm going, this energy, no, it can't go, because now you're gonna have a lot of people just want to hang on to y'all, like grasp onto y'all, like, no, no. So I'm over. I'm giving y'all the real. I don't even care. It coming out how it's coming out. Y'all know it's all love though. Like, sometimes we need the tough love, and I'm the one that give you the tough love, but in a good way, because I'm also just loving and like, yeah. But what else? Yeah, I learned a lot. Like, just like little things like breadcrumbing, like people that just give you, whether it's in a relationship, like y'all, I've been in a relationship. Um, I had this relationship in the past. It's like literally like breadcrumbing, like, oh, um, I'll give you this little bit of time or this, like, and men, listen, females be wanting majority of the time is just your attention. Like, they just want your time. Y'all be thinking they want your money, and well, nowadays the people just want your money. Listen, just find somebody that satisfy you mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally. Like, and financially meaning you find you somebody. All right, when we going on a trip and stuff, like, babe, you don't gotta buy me no bag today because I know you're trying to build your business, or I know you're working up toward this and you saving toward that. So just put that money that you was gonna buy me a bag with, put that to the side. That's somebody. Let's find somebody that's gonna help you financially, like not just spend, but help you build financially. Find you somebody that's gonna help you mentally, like, and want to find out like how are you mentally, and make sure like you're mentally stable. Find somebody that's emotionally available, like, and you could be vulnerable with, and they're not gonna throw those feelings back into your face or like use that against you. Find somebody physically that physically takes care of your body, or physically, yeah, take care of you. Like, make sure your body and stuff is gotten spiritually. Somebody that prays over you, somebody that goes to somebody else that's higher than the situation, and whatever the problem may be at the time. Like, once you find all five, then you five. You fine. I said five. Then you fine. Like, but you just gotta be there. You just gotta know your worth. Like, know what you gonna tolerate, what you're not gonna tolerate. If you dating and stuff, it's like, all right. So give it a timeline. Like, y'all gotta start planning stuff out. Like, all right, I'm only gonna take this, but for so long. Look, some of y'all need to talk, speak more. I'm over here stumbling over the words and stuff. Like, some of y'all need to just speak more, voice your opinion. Like, And emotionally, like you should be able to cry. Like some of y'all need to cry a big old cry. You ain't less of a man if you cry. You ain't less of a man if you show emotions. And it's a lot like growing up in like the black community, the black families, like, oh, when black men, you're not supposed to be crying, or you supposed to be tough, and you supposed to be, listen, I got two boys. Like, cry, cry. And ain't nobody gonna make you feel less of a man because you crying and you showing your emotions. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That got something to do with them. They mad and they jealous. They just showing their insecurities because they can't cry and they want to cry. Nobody told you to be so tough. It ain't gonna make you less of a man than you cry. Females too. Like, so for my males out there, if any female were like, oh, well, you crying, you a sissy, you a punk, you listen, that she ain't for you. You ain't gonna play on my head top because I'm trying to show my emotions and stuff. Like, I feel sorry for you. Like, not even I feel sorry for you. Like, I pray for you. That's my line. Like, I kill them all the time. Like, I pray for you. But yeah, show your emotions and your feelings. That's something like with the parents. Like, love your children. Like, pay attention to them. Like, zone in on them. Get to know your kids. But I'm like, in order for you to do that too, like, everything comes back to you. You have to heal. You have to heal. No, and being a parent don't come with a handbook. So yeah, it don't come with a handbook. So you just like you just winging it. Sometimes you might wing it the right way, and it's not, that ain't right. But you live and you learn. Just take that risk, take that chance. I done talked to I done talked enough, y'all. This is fun. I'll be back. Let me know. And I get more in depth with the story and stuff like that. But just let me know. I'm just, like I said, I'm just here to just help somebody get out of a certain situation, help them heal from certain past trauma that they feel like, oh, they can't never heal because they done pushed it deep, deep down, and I don't want to deal with it. But listen, all that's gonna come up. It's gonna trigger some which way, how somebody gonna come past and trigger it. So you might as well heal it now, because that's literally stopping you from whatever you trying to do in life. Like, wherever you're trying to go, them wounds is stopping you. It's a blockage. It's gonna slow it down. It's, yeah. And then you're gonna manifest other things in your life. So listen, if you want to change your life, like I said, come on over here with Healing with Denise. Come here with us. Like, we work out. We're gonna chit chat, we're gonna talk it up, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna do what we do. And we keep it real, and it's like a safe space, no judge zone over here, because I don't judge, but y'all gonna do what y'all want to do, because I ain't y'all parents. But like I said, I don't judge. We don't judge over here. So till next time, y'all, keep God first in everything you do, and all the blessings will come to you. Till next time, lady, y'all, give me a kiss. That was good. Thank you, love.